Vargas here for Slap News. Pre-fight interview, Power Slap number 4 with Paul Teague going up against Robert Trujillo. This match will start off the night, the first card going down. Let's get into it. We've got Paul here. We haven't seen him in a little while. We'll catch up with him, see what he's been up to, and what type of game plan he's going to bring into this one. Paul, how you doing, my man?
Man, I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing really good. How excited are you, man? You got that call from Erica. She gives you Robert Trujillo. You get your opportunity once again to prove yourself in Power Slap.
Well, the way as soon as you told me the name, my first response was the real deal. She was like, yes, the real deal. I was like, perfect. I said that means I need to knock out the number 155 and tell them I want number 2 for the title next. That's how I feel like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Last time it was at 170 you fought previously, correct?
Yes.
So do you feel a little bit more comfortable now at 155?
Man, to be honest, I feel comfortable between 55 and 70. I feel good. I'm comfortable either way because now that I'm not walking around at 185, 155 is an easier cut.
Yeah. What do you sit at right now?
Like as of this morning, 161.
Okay, so not too bad. So you want 6 pounds to go kind of thing.
Yeah. I hadn't even started water loading yet, so.
Okay, awesome, my man. Since last time we talked to you, what have you been up to?
To be honest, training and working, that's about it. And dealing with 5 kids, so it's been trouble.
Yeah. I know you did some bare knuckle stuff. I know you said you were supposed to be on Power Slap number 1, but you were suspended from, competing in another organization. Was it bare knuckle, boxing, MMA? Have you done anything since?
In January before Power Slap 1, I got dropped with a body shot, but I considered it a KO instead of a TKO. So I had 60 days instead of 30 days like it was supposed to have been.
Yeah.
That's what I was told. It was supposed to have been 30 days. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to still make Power Slap. No, that wasn't the case. But yes, I actually had I had an MMA fight in Boston in June, and then I had another MMA fight July 1st in North Carolina.
Okay. How'd that last one go in July?
I did something stupid. I did something stupid. I went in for a shot and slipped, and he just took my back and rear naked choked me.
Oh, gotcha, my man. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was stupid. I was beating him on the feet, but I wanted to test his ground game, and that was stupid.
Yeah. But you're feeling good though, mentally, physically. You're feeling in a good spot. Yeah.
100%.
Awesome, my man. I'm sure you've been watching Power Slap the entire time. What do you think of the evolution of the sport?
It's definitely evolving and growing, and that's why I'm glad to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it ain't gonna do nothing but go up from here. Because it's already skyrocketing. It's gonna continue to grow.
For sure, my man. I mean, learning from past experiencing that you had, being able to see a whole plethora now of new fighters and veterans get into the sport. What are you going to bring differently come August 9th?
Well, now that I know what the hell I'm doing, because my very first time against Slap Jesus, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I picked a couple of people's minds when I was in the back, but I didn't really actually throw one because I didn't know exactly what to do until I got in the locker room getting ready to go out beforehand. Mm-hmm. So I was just working on the rotation of that, like this just didn't feel right. So I picked the 2 people minds that I picked while I was in the back were technically 3, but I just mixed 2 together. I picked Joel Scott and Vern Cathy's mind. Mm-hmm. Because how Joel lowers.
Yeah.
Well, with how Joel lowers a mix with how Vern said how he likes to play his hand placement. Mm-hmm. That I combined both of them together and it helped. Gotcha. Which I feel like it helped the second time against Slap Jesus because I knew I got comfortable after giving one and taking one. So, but this time. I'm gonna be comfortable right away, so I'm just gonna give Robert a good 5 fingers to the face and a deuce when he's on his back.
Awesome, man. I mean, you're able to see Robert compete now a couple times. What do you see in his game?
I'm gonna be honest. This is the way I look at Robert. Is he a badass? Yes. Should he be in the UFC by now? Yes. But should I put him to sleep? Yes. Because he's got everything riding on this. I ain't got shit riding on this. Mm-hmm. I knock him out, upset of the year, and hey, maybe a 10K bonus. You never know. That's what I'm looking at. I'm going out there to knock him out. I'm gonna do something that nobody has done. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
drop him and knock him out. That's what I'm looking forward to doing because nobody has done it. I want to be that one that does that.
Absolutely. You know what? It's actually an honor or a privilege to actually open the night because they always like to put, you know, the fights to start off the night with a potential with a bang. And I think putting you and Robert has that potential to, you know, unfold. So, you know, I would take it as a compliment and privilege. You won't have to wait around that long backstage
Right.
to make it happen. So you won't have the entire anticipation, the nerves and stuff build up. You know, I'm sure, like you said, you've been staying very active in martial arts. You know, this isn't your first rodeo. You know, how are you gonna, you know, combat those nerves and stuff that kind of comes along with every single fight that happens?
Let me say, the first time I went out, did I have was I a little nervous? Give or take, because I didn't know about not defending myself and sitting there taking a slap.
Totally.
But hey, I was like, whatever. I mean, I was like, whatever. Shit, I don't know if I didn't know if I could take one, if I could do it. You know, YOLO. That's how I feel. Like fuck it. And then the way I am now, I'm like, I know I can do this, because this is what I want to do now. Mm-hmm. Like this is it. This is because I'm going on my 10 years. I'm going on my 10-year mark of fighting. So I'm looking forward to, you know, staying with Power Slap. Keep going up in the rankings. And hey, like I said, if I upset the number 1 155er, only thing else to do is tell me give me number 2 for the title next.
Totally, my man.
I mean, yes, I'll be 1-1, but hell, Jesus got a title shot at 2 and 4.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think you have the best hair in Power Slap. I think you should be vying for that award. For
sure. Yeah. I mean, it's probably gonna be a different color too. I'm getting ready to mix it up because this is what I've had. This is what I had all through June. I did it for Gay Pride Month.
Okay. Could we potentially see the beard being dyed too? Could we make it the full facial dye?
I would, but see, since I'm working August 5th. For the Nate Diaz Jake Paul fight, I don't know how my management staff would like me coming in with my beard a different color. They don't care about my hair, but my face it might be a little extra.
Okay.
I see I work at Dave & Buster's, which they would probably be okay with it. Yeah. Because it's only gonna be one day, and then I'm gonna be going to Vegas, and they know they support me. We show it and everything. So
cool. Are they gonna broadcast it at Dave & Buster's?
Oh yeah. They broadcast everyone.
Amazing, man. Wicked. Very cool. I mean, it's great, obviously, that you have a support system behind you. Why don't you give a shout out to everyone that's supporting you, whether it's, you know, family, significant other, sponsors, your management, your training partners?
I have a few. I have a few sponsors I want to give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to my boys at Guaranteed Motors in Spartanburg, South Carolina. They be passing it. They be selling cars left and right. They're awesome. Great cars, great. They're just like great. They have great leadership ability and professionalism. They're awesome. I want to give a shout out to the band Filt, one of my sponsors. If you're into metal, death metal kind of stuff, check them out. They're actually getting ready to open up for a band called Bro Job. Freaking awesome. And I want to give a shout out to my boys in Redefined, because my fight song that I'm coming out to called This Is Fine, they wrote because you know how everybody fights. Everybody's fighting. Everybody has their own demons they fight. You got people always thinking suicidal, people who don't think they can talk to other people. But no, listen, it's always fine to find someone to talk to about any kind of problems you have. Somebody is willing to listen, then be coming to your funeral. And that's why I'm coming out to this song called This Is Fine by Redefined. Check the song out, check the band out. They're awesome. They're great people. And see, we just lost one of our young 16, 17-year-old fighters to suicide a couple months back. So it's that song came to me, and it's just been one of those things. Also, I want to give a shout out to Fames. He's a BKFC fighter. He has a song called Purpose. Check that out too. It's awesome, and when you see the song and see the music video, you'll see why it touches people.
Awesome, man. Yeah. Sorry to hear about the loss in the community, man. But great that you're able to drop that, you know, the song that you're going to have, and obviously it has some purpose and passion and meaning behind it. If Robert Trujillo is watching this interview, what do you want to tell him?
I just want to tell him good luck, but this is where your upwards momentum runs out. Because, yeah, Slap Jesus underestimated me too. He told me, he told everybody that he was going to knock me out on the first slap, which I heard you said, give her, even you gonna take one to give it back, or are you just going to, I won the coin toss, so you're going to at least take one. I'm getting my at least one. That's how I looked at it last time. I'm getting my at least one, but I'm down for 2 and 3 regardless. So good luck. I will see you there, but just know this. Don't get too close at weigh-ins. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, you are an OG, like we said, MMA, bare knuckle. You know what it's like to do a weigh-in. You know what it's like to do a face-off. I think you got to teach some of these young guys, because a lot of the power slap, fighters don't know the proper way to do the face-off. So I think someone needs to run them through backstage, facing off, turning to the cameras, flexing, doing the entire thing. And I think you can be an OG vet that continues to lead that. One last question for you, though. However, Robert's going to be significantly shorter than you. I believe you're around 5'11", 5'10" type of thing. Robert's probably going to be 4 or 5 inches shorter than you coming into the matchup. Have you thought about that, played into it? Is that going to change your technique either on the offensive or the defense?
No, because he's 5'7", I'm 6 foot. But luckily, 2 of my teammates, one's 5'8", one's 5'7".
Okay.
And another one's 5'5". So I've been working well on 3 of them, because just how Robert leans over like this a little bit, takes off takes off a half an inch. So I've been like, and it's been working, because my teammates have been letting me actually work on my technique on them at a good 50 to 60%, just to keep my accuracy down. Because
nice,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty accurate. I'm pretty accurate with my slaps. Especially if I decide not to go on one and I measure, hey, cool. But I've been working on one, and I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable going on one. So
good, man.
Never know. It's like Slap Jesus told me. He said the reason he goes on one, that element of surprise fucks with your head.
Totally. Are you going on one? Is that what you just said? You're gonna go on one?
No, I said if I decide to. I feel comfortable on it, but if I decide to, that's what if I decide to, it's gonna be. Like I said, it could be 1, 2, or 3. Just it's all that whatever happens type mentality. So
totally.
If I put him on his back, when I put him on his back like nobody else has, hey, I'm gonna walk over and try to shake his hand while he's trying to get back up. So Slap Jesus came to my side of the stage as he was falling. So, shit happened.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Awesome, dude. Appreciate you, man. Much love. Looking forward to meeting you live there in Vegas. Travel safe and all the very best, my man.
Yes, sir. Always eat your vegetables, and I love y'all guys. Thank you.